Let's start with our name and date. And today we're going to solve multi-step equations. And our essential question: how do you use algebra to solve equations with multiple operations? I'm going to remind you to remember your order of operations. And what we've talked about the last 2 days, the last 2 sessions, is that you're having to actually reverse that. So we are reversing in order to solve. The only thing that does not exactly reverse in order is that parentheses always have to be removed first. If there's parentheses in the problem, we really can't do much until we get them gone. So remember that. Okay, here comes example 1. If we look at this one, we've got like terms that need to be combined. But remember, you always start by copying down the original problem. Build your wall. Then I'm going to do my 8x minus 3x. That's 5x. Then the next thing is I'm going to undo my subtraction of 10 by adding 10 again on both sides. This goes to 0, leaves me with 5x equals 30. This is multiplication, so I'm going to divide. And what happens here is the 5's divided to 1 leaves me x equals 30 divided by 5 is 6. Again, a simple operation like this, you can do this part in the calculator, you just can't do the whole equation. And if I think 6 is my answer, I need to check it. Again, go back to the original equation. Now substitute in. That's 48 minus 18 minus 10. Really and truly, I'd probably put this into my calculator. But this does check. And there's my answer. Let's do another. Example 2. Okay, immediately I see my parentheses. So parentheses, probably have to do my distributive property to start with. Build my wall. just to make sure, I'm going to do my arrows so I make sure I do my distributed property correctly. This stays right here. There's nothing I can do with it until I get rid of the parentheses. So then I have 2 times x and 2 times 6. Now I need to combine my like terms. And now I'm going to undo my subtraction. Remember, if I'm talking too fast and writing this too fast, can you replay it on the video? Yes. Can you pause it so that you can copy and catch up? Yes. That goes to 0, leaves me just 9x, and 39 minus 12 is 27. Again, here I could use my calculator if I didn't want to do the subtraction. This is multiplication, so I'm going to divide. This divides to 1, so x equals 27 divided by 9 is 3. But I have to check it. Back to the original. Substitute in. So I have 21 plus 2 times 9, which is 21 plus 18 is 39. So it does check. And again, I will remind you, you need this one, you need this one, and you need this one. From here to here, you could use your calculator. And I have one more example I want to show you. Because I want it all together, I'm going to turn my page. This one also has parentheses in it, but on this one I'm going to choose not to do distributed property. I'm going to do something else. Example 3. Okay, here's my strategy. Yes, I want to get rid of the parentheses, but I've got a fraction being multiplied outside. I really don't want to multiply by a fraction. So I can remove the fraction by multiplying by the reciprocal. And let me show you how that works. Copy down the original problem. Okay. Build the wall. Now I'm multiplying by 3/2. If I want that to go to a positive 1, all I have to do is multiply by the reciprocal, which means I'm going to take the 3/2 and I'm going to flip it upside down. So I'm going to multiply by 2/3 here, multiply by 2/3 here. These divide out to 1, all that's left there, and 1 times that set of parentheses is just going to be what's inside. Then here I have to remember to put that over 1. 3 will actually go into a negative 24 a negative 8 times. Don't lose the negative. Watch your negatives, be very careful. So now I have negative 8 times 2 is negative 16. Now I've got the plus 5 that I need to undo. This goes to 0, leaves me 3x equals a negative 21. If you're not positive that I know that that's a negative 21, go use the calculator. Then I need to undo this multiplication by dividing by 3. So x equals a negative 7. And of course I have to, guess what, check it. So 3 halves times 3x plus 5 equals negative 24. So I've got 3 halves times 3 times negative 7 plus 5. And this is where, guess what? Calculator. Okay. So, let's see what I've got. I need to put 3 halves into set of parentheses. Then I'm going to open up this set of parentheses. And it's 3 times negative 7. See, that's why the calculator works so well. Plus 5. And close that set of parentheses. And push enter. And I see that my answer is negative 24. So I have negative 24 equals negative 24. That checks, and I can box my answer. And again today, I'm going to wait until you're in class to do any checking. You should have your notes done. I'll see you in class.